Imagine visiting a country where millions of travelers leave saying exactly the same thing after their very first meal. They don't first talk about the breathtaking mosques, the ancient palaces, or the beautiful skyline of Istanbul. Instead, they can't stop talking about the incredible food they just experienced. From perfectly grilled kebabs bursting with smoky flavor to warm handmade bread fresh from the oven, every single bite feels rich, comforting, and deeply satisfying. It's the kind of food that stays in your memory long after your vacation has ended. Walk through Istanbul's famous spice markets, and you'll immediately understand why Turkish cuisine feels so different. Every corner is filled with incredible aromas, vibrant colors, and traditional ingredients that have shaped these recipes for hundreds of years. Even breakfast in Turkey is unlike almost anywhere else in the world. Instead of one simple dish, families gather around tables filled with dozens of different flavors, textures, and aromas that transform an ordinary morning into a memorable experience. But here's the fascinating part. None of these incredible flavors happen by chance. Every ingredient, every cooking technique, and every recipe has been carefully perfected through centuries of tradition, experience, and remarkable culinary craftsmanship. Scientists believe the secret isn't simply the delicious ingredients. Turkish cuisine is carefully balanced to stimulate your sense of smell, taste, sight, and even texture, creating a meal that your brain finds almost impossible to forget. So why has Turkish food remained one of the world's most loved cuisines for centuries? Is it simply because of its incredible recipes, or is there a deeper scientific reason behind every unforgettable bite? Let's uncover the fascinating secret. To understand why Turkish food tastes so extraordinary, we first have to travel back thousands of years to a land where Europe and Asia met, and where civilizations exchanged far more than just ideas. They exchanged flavors that would change history forever. The story of Turkish food begins in one of the most important locations on Earth. Turkey sits between Europe and Asia, making it a natural bridge where merchants, travelers, and entire civilizations crossed paths for thousands of years. For centuries, the legendary Silk Road passed directly through this region. Along with silk and precious treasures came exotic spices, fresh ingredients, cooking techniques, and recipes from distant lands, transforming Turkish kitchens forever. Then came the mighty Ottoman Empire. Its royal kitchens became culinary laboratories where hundreds of skilled chefs experimented with ingredients, collected from 3 different continents, constantly creating new dishes for the royal family. Every successful recipe was carefully refined before spreading beyond the palace walls. Over generations, these royal creations became beloved family traditions that are still enjoyed across Turkey today. But Turkish cuisine wasn't shaped only inside royal palaces. Farmers, fishermen, shepherds, and village cooks all added their own traditions, creating a cuisine that celebrates fresh, local ingredients from every region of the country. From fertile river valleys to Mediterranean coastlines and mountain pastures, Turkey's diverse landscapes provide an incredible variety of fresh ingredients, giving every region its own unique flavors and cooking traditions. This extraordinary blend of geography, history, and culture created something truly unique. But history alone doesn't explain why Turkish food feels so incredibly satisfying. The real secret lies inside your brain. And that's where the science begins. The first secret begins with fire. When juicy meat cooks over hot charcoal, a natural chemical reaction called the Maillard reaction creates hundreds of brand new flavor compounds. These rich aromas instantly tell your brain that something incredibly delicious is waiting. Then comes texture. Turkish dishes often combine crispy bread, tender meat, creamy yogurt, and fresh vegetables in the same bite. That contrast keeps your mouth constantly engaged, making every bite feel exciting instead of repetitive. Turkish meals also rely on balance. Creamy dips, bright herbs, tangy vegetables, smoky grilled flavors, and smooth olive oil work together instead of competing, giving your taste buds something new with every single bite. Unlike cuisines that depend mainly on intense heat, Turkish cooking builds flavor through carefully layered spices and aromatic herbs. Each ingredient adds depth without overpowering the others, creating a taste that's rich, balanced, and surprisingly comforting. Temperature also plays a powerful role. Hot grilled meat, cool yogurt sauce, fresh crunchy vegetables, and warm bread create contrasting sensations that keep your brain focused on every single mouthful. Even dessert follows the same scientific pattern. Sweet, flaky baklava paired with slightly bitter Turkish tea creates a perfect contrast, preventing sweetness from becoming overwhelming and leaving you wanting just one more bite. That's the real secret behind Turkish cuisine. It's not just about recipes or tradition, it's a carefully balanced combination of chemistry, texture, aroma, temperature, and centuries of experience that turns every meal into an unforgettable experience. But there's one final reason people keep coming back. But perhaps the greatest secret behind Turkish food isn't found in the spices, the recipes, or even the cooking techniques. It's found around the dining table, where every meal is meant to be shared with family, friends, and even complete strangers. In Turkey, offering someone a glass of tea isn't simply a polite gesture. It's a symbol of friendship, hospitality, and connection. Every meal becomes more than food. It becomes a moment people remember together. That's why Turkish cuisine has survived for centuries, while continuing to win over millions of people every year. It doesn't just feed your body. It creates memories through flavor, culture, tradition, and the joy of sharing food with others. Every region of Turkey adds something unique to the table, yet together they create one of the most balanced and diverse cuisines on earth. It's a tradition shaped by geography, perfected by history, and explained beautifully by modern food science. When history, geography, chemistry, craftsmanship, and human connection come together in a single meal, the result is something truly extraordinary. That's exactly why Turkish food continues to capture hearts across the entire world. So the next time you enjoy a Turkish kebab, a piece of baklava, or a simple glass of Turkish tea, remember that you're tasting thousands of years of history, culture, innovation, and one of the world's greatest culinary traditions. Now the question is, which country's cuisine should we uncover next? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoyed discovering the science behind Turkish food, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more fascinating food stories, and we'll see you in the next journey around the world.